excited? Are you excited? I'm excited. Guys, what is up? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. It's been a long time coming. I have wanted to do this for years and have not, unfortunately. Aww. Because of random reasons that I will get into within this video. But I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for even clicking on this to watch. I appreciate you already, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so like,
I'm like so excited and giddy.
Okay. I am starting a YouTube channel. I figured for my first video, the best thing to do would be to explain who the fuck I am. If you clicked on this, you probably already know who I am. You might follow me on Instagram, listen to my podcast, or stumble upon me on TikTok. But hi, my name is Olivia. I am an influencer, commercial actress, model, blogger. Yeah, I guess that kind of really sums up what I do. Oh, and podcast host. So I work for myself. I have a podcast that I do with my best friend. I'm the co-host. It's called Whiskey and Water Podcast. It's kind of like personal development and entertainment in one. We release an episode every Monday. So yeah, that is like a creative project that I've had in the past year. Other than that, I'm like getting ahead of myself. Let's backtrack a little. I'm 24 years old. I am engaged to my fiance, who I've been with for 8 years or 9, I don't know. It all blurs together at this point. I grew up in South Florida. I was born in New York. I'm half Chinese, half Italian. I'm just gonna like give you guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm just gonna give you the rundown. I started modeling when I was like 9. I have continued into adulthood, and I do more commercial acting right now versus print modeling because I'm a little too short for print modeling and like fashion stuff. So I have found my bread and butter, which happens to be commercial acting, and I'll get into that a little later in the video, kind of explaining like what I want to share on this page. So that's what I do in very quick, summed up terms. I have been wanting to create a YouTube. I have my little notebook because I had to write notes to organize my brain. I'm gonna like touch on a few different things. The next thing I want to get into, now that you know who I am and what I do, I want to get into why I've been so hesitant to make a YouTube. I have tried like once or twice before to sit down in front of the camera and like make a YouTube. I did it like, honestly, the last time I tried was like probably 4 years ago, and I hadn't started the podcast. Try that again. I hadn't started the podcast yet, and I honestly feel like it felt so uncomfortable for me to sit in front of a camera and feel like I was talking to myself. Now I have gotten myself so comfortable talking on my Instagram stories and talking on my podcast that I feel like this is literally a piece of cake, and I can't believe I ever tried to do this and felt like so stupid, because I don't. And I think you just have to get over like that initial like,
this feels so weird,
because it doesn't come naturally to a lot of people. But honestly, practicing and starting with my Instagram stories and then talking so much on a podcast, like you literally just talk for an hour, that has really helped me get comfortable with this type of relationship with a camera in front of my face. Also, I feel like a side of me was a little hesitant because I wasn't sure I wanted to let people in on. If that wasn't in focus this entire time, I might shit myself. We'll see. I was feeling a little hesitant with not wanting to let people into so much more of my life, because I do feel like YouTube is a little more intimate. I already put so much of my life out on the internet, on my Instagram and on my podcast. Like, I've shared my deepest, darkest struggles on my podcast, so like, why not share it on YouTube too, right? So yeah, that's why I've been hesitant, for those reasons. And then next, I'm gonna get into why I pulled the trigger. So I do love the process of editing, and I feel like I have put that on the back burner so much, and I'm even learning with TikTok. Like, I love editing videos. I was in my high school's TV production program. Both my parents are in the film and TV industry. So like, I've been surrounded by this type of work my entire life. The thought of another creative outlet and something for me to make videos and edit to and be like, that just sounds fun to me. It's fun to be creative, and I'm lacking that a little bit right now, I feel like, especially during quarantine. Like I said, I've had a lot of time to think about things, and I kind of just, like I mentioned in the beginning, I do a lot of different things and I have multiple streams of income. So honestly, to be completely transparent with you guys, this is just another opportunity for another stream of income. That's not the only reason I'm doing it, but it's definitely one of like the major pillars that made me decide to like, fuck it, pull a trigger, let's just do it. You need to start now, and in 2 years we'll see where it is. It's kind of like a long-term thing. I'm not expecting like that immediate gratification that we get from Instagram or like just in life. I feel like we all value immediate gratification over like long-term steady growth, and I've learned that with the podcast it has not been that way. It's been very long-term growth, but it's almost more fulfilling in that way, and good things take time. So I'm willing to invest myself, my time, my energy, my life, I guess, so this can become a long-term thing. And since I already like do social media, why would I not add YouTube to my tool belt of tools when working with brands and situations like that? It just opens the door to a lot of opportunities. Something I heard from, it was a podcast. I listen to podcasts like crazy, obviously I have one. So it was a podcast I was listening to called Smart Passive Income with Pat Flynn, and he was saying that something that he thinks about from the author of 4 Hour Work Week, who, what's the author? Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss wrote the book 4 Hour Work Week. I actually started to read it. I never finished it. He thinks about things in a best case versus worst case scenario. Like, if the best case is worth the worst case scenario, then do it. And when I was thinking about starting a channel, I thought about that. Worst case, I invest my time and energy and maybe a little bit of money, and I don't make an income from it, or I don't like it, or I feel like I wasted time. So that versus the best case scenario, which is, like I said, it opening a ton of doors, it opening my network and opportunities, making really good money from it, because YouTubers, as I'm sure it's not a secret anymore, YouTubers make really good money if they're successful. The best case scenario was so worth the worst case scenario that I was like, okay. And that was just like some validation for me in my head to be like, okay, I should do this. I should start a channel and just go for it, because why not? If not, it's always gonna be a what if, and I don't want to live my life like that. I don't know about you, but I don't want to. Okay, I feel like I've been rambling on about this for a while, so I'm going to get into the next part. Also, side note, just so you know, I will not be this upbeat in every video. I cannot guarantee this level of energy. Right now, I'm just genuinely very excited. I'm not always this way. I can't tell if it... Oh, Ellie girl. You good? Oh, I love her so much. Let me know if you guys want a story about how I rescued this sweet baby. Literally off the streets. She's a rescue, but like I've rescued her from like crossing 4 lanes of traffic. It's a crazy story. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, don't get used to this level of energy. I cannot promise it, guarantee it for every video. We're 13 minutes in. Have I really been rambling for that long? Sorry, this is gonna be a little longer than I thought. Okay, next I want to get into what I will be posting about. So I have been doing my YouTube research. I have seen that your YouTube will be the most successful and you will have the most chances of blowing up or growing fastest in the shortest amount of time if you have a niche. And I've really been trying to think about what my niche would be, but all of the ideas that I have for YouTube and the things that get me excited to think about and excited to create don't fit within one category. Like, I'm into home decor, I'm into real estate investing, I'm an influencer, I am into acting, commercial acting, and modeling, and personal development, and reading books and listening to podcasts and spirituality. There's a lot that I'm interested in and that I genuinely want to share with you guys as my audience. And I feel like to try to narrow that down and to not make videos about certain things just because I want to worry about growing fast or fitting in a niche would be doing a disservice not only to me but to you guys too. because I wouldn't be creating from a place of like genuine passion. So that's kind of where I've come to with that. Not saying that I don't want to hone in on a niche, I do. If you guys have any ideas or like certain videos over other videos, that would be great insight for me and feedback for me to kind of make decisions based on. So if a niche happens to, you know, fall into place as I'm making videos, I see which ones do better than the others, which ones I enjoy creating versus others, then I'll let that naturally happen. But this is going to be a lifestyle channel, and everything I just mentioned are things that I really want to talk about. My real estate investing journey, how we got our first deal, we're in it right now, how we renovated our entire place, stuff about influencing, maybe for people who want to get into influencing and don't know how to negotiate with brands. It's kind of all over the place, but it really is like what is relevant and valuable in my life that I feel like I want to share with you guys. Okay, next. Oh, okay, one more thing. Either way, I want my videos to fit into either or category. I want it to either be entertaining or I want it to be educational. So just know my intentions with every video is going to be like, it's more vlog style, it's going to be more entertaining, and if it's educational style, I'm really going to try to offer you guys some like value that you can like take home and apply to your life, or maybe not educational but insightful or inspiring or motivating, something along the lines of that for that category. Like with the podcast, my friend Jessica and I, that's always something we go by. Is this entertaining or is it inspirational? If it's not, we don't need to do it. We talk a lot. If you haven't already, check out our podcast, Whiskey and Water Podcast. I'll leave a link below. But we have a lot of episodes that are very personal development based and spirituality based, and yeah, just go check it out. If you're into podcasts and you like that kind of thing, go check it out. I'll leave a link below or up here. I don't know how it works yet. I feel like my head is about to explode. Okay, so we are nearing 20 minutes and I feel like I have been non-stop blabbering, and I'm sorry, but also not. I'm so excited to be on this platform. I really feel like I've been lacking creativity and passion and drive the past few months, and I feel like I have been getting it all like ready for this opportunity. I'm really excited to connect with my audience in a more raw, transparent, real way. I'm not gonna have makeup on for every video. I'm not even gonna have jewelry on. Like, putting jewelry on to me is like not a hassle, but I'm very like natural. I don't wear any of this like in my day-to-day normal life. Like you might be shocked to see like what I wear. Like I don't wear cool like oversized shirts. Like sometimes I'll throw this on, but like I just wear like normal shit. Like I have shit from 6th grade that I still wear, like whatever. It's just, you guys are gonna see a side of me that is a lot more realistic and probably looks more like what your life looks like, I guess, because like, you know, every time I go on Instagram, I'm polished and not super, I don't have makeup on every time, but I present myself in such a way that it looks like not necessarily fake, but I just want to be completely raw, vulnerable, transparent on here with you guys. Like when I wake up, what I look like, my eyebrows grown out, you know, stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to like just being more real. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Sorry this is kind of long, but also not sorry, because every video I make is going to be over 10 minutes. So get used to it now. That actually does help with monetizing YouTube, because you need 4,000 hours of watch time to actually be able to qualify to get paid from ad revenue. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be transparent with you. Every video is going to be over 10 minutes to help me try to hit that watch time. Something that would really help me if you guys watched my videos all the way through. Even if you're not actually watching, just like let it play in the background. I would be so grateful for that. I appreciate your guys' support always, no matter what, with the podcast, on Instagram. If you're here watching this, thank you. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna start, oh, I guess I should have said that in the beginning of the video. I don't know. This is also gonna be like a huge learning curve for me. There's so much about YouTube for me to learn. I know in 2 years I'm gonna look back at this video and cringe about how much I didn't know, but that's what it's about. That's the whole process of life, and you know, what makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth. That is one of my most favorite quotes ever, and it's so true. Thank you for being here. Please, if you want to support me, I'd so appreciate that. Give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Haven't decided, oh my god, LA scared me. I haven't decided on a date yet, like a day of the week yet that I'm gonna release. I'm thinking every Wednesday, maybe like at noon or something like that. but I will be consistent. I will try my best to be consistent, and let me know if you guys have any ideas what you want to see more of, what you don't care about even. I mean, I'm open to all and any commentary, except the trolls. Don't be a troll, don't be a hater. I am not about that action. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're here supporting me, and I can't wait for this new journey. Later. Wait, one more thing. Don't go yet. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me. Go follow. Bye.